Good evening, everyone. The high school football season began today. Finally, we get a chance to talk about what's happening on the field. All right, all aboard. We're traveling across the east now. We went to 7 different practices this morning, and we started DH Conley. The Vikings were practicing for the first time with interim head coach Nate Connor. That coaching change was made when head coach Brian Paschal's year-long suspension was upheld yesterday by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. Coach Connor, there he is, will continue with his duties as offensive coordinator with Conley, but now adds the head coaching title to his name for the season. The Vikings are led by sophomore quarterback Holton Ahlers, who has recently been named a 4-star recruit. Conley has registered 4 straight seasons with at least 8 wins, and now they'll look to continue that success with Connor, who says he and the team, well, they're ready for the challenge ahead.
We're going to try as hard as we can. Coach Paschal's a great man, did a lot of things, but we're going to step right in. We got a great staff around us. I got a lot of great guys helping me out, ready to jump in, and the kids, like I said, they just continue to work hard all summer through everything and keep that focus on what's important.
Also from the East Carolina 4A 3A conference, South Central held their first practice under new coach Andy Tu this morning. Former coach Tim Carter resigned back in December. The Falcons welcomed 56 JV and 45 varsity players to camp today. South Central was 7-5 a season ago, and Coach Tu hopes to build off of that winning record this year.
I've always enjoyed football. I'll be beginning my 17th year coaching, and I've never obviously been in charge of it, so I am excited. It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun too. This team has a chance to be really good. We got a bunch of guys coming back on offense, a bunch of guys coming back on defense. As long as they stay coachable and give us the effort, I think we're going to have a pretty good year.
All right, you still with me? Let's keep moving. Both Conley and South Central are looking up to the New Bern Bears, who are the reigning 4A state champions. New Bern went a perfect 16-0 last season, but the Bears returned just 9 starters from that squad. A huge hole, maybe the biggest, is that left by quarterback and defensive back phenom Mike Hughes. But 10-year veteran coach Bobby Curling says he's excited to reload.
We graduated a lot. I think we had 36 seniors last year, so we're definitely trying to reload. And see what some of the younger kids coming up from JVs can do. We've stressed to the kids to stay hungry, to stay focused on this season. You know, last year was great, but that was a chapter ago. It's time to write the next one.
And to 3A, the Havelock Rams have played in the state title game in 4 straight years and won 3 of those. Here's the thing. They lost last year, a 24-3 loss to Crest in the 3A state championship, but head coach Jim Bob Bryant and the Rams are moving forward. The Rams feature a new defensive coordinator. Bryant also added that despite having 12 wideouts, he says will play on Friday nights, the Rams will actually run more than last year. He says it's all part of the process to improve.
Last year, we got hit in the mouth a little bit against Crest, and I'll be the first one to say that, and I'll take the blame for that. We weren't a physical enough football team last year. Our focus in the offseason has been getting stronger, putting on some weight, and being a lot more physical. So you'll see a much different football team this year than you did last year.
All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Wes Craven is poised for a breakout season. 4th-year head coach Matt Rigsby says the squad is seeing a surge in player turnout with about 100 Eagles lacing up between JV and varsity. Wes Craven went 5-8 last year, but here's the good news. The Eagles returned 17 starters on offense and defense.
Having some football knowledge and some experience from having played before, you know, is definitely showing up with our team. There's not a single kid on the varsity team that I don't feel comfortable getting in there and getting reps and knowing what they're doing, because everybody's carrying some experience now.
And in 2A at Washington this morning, the Pan Pac welcomed some 80 players. Former East Carolina and NFL receiver Terrence Copper, there he is. He's on Sports Sawyer's staff this season. The Pan Pac lost to East Lincoln in the 2014 2AA state title last December. Coach Sawyer says his team is a little young in spots, but his squad, well, they hope to build on last year's success.
It all goes to senior leadership and work, and the last few senior classes have been great leaders, and if seniors lead, people will follow, and we've had a good, our numbers are smaller this year, and they've always been for this senior class, but they're a solid group, and so we're excited to see what they do.
And finally at Aiden Grifton, the Chargers welcome 50 players. The defending Eastern Carolina 2A champs have a fast group, but not a lot of size. Former JH Rose coach Todd Leip starts his 2nd year as the Chargers defensive coordinator. Head coach Paul Cornwell Well, he knows his team lost several players from last year's 8-5 squad, but he thinks the Chargers will compete again for the conference crown.
You know, we've got a lot of question marks. We lost a lot from last year. I think we've had a pretty good summer, so we'll see. I think we can be competitive. Always ready to get started. You know, it's always a lot of surprises on the first day, but you know, that's what makes it fun.
Katie, circle your calendar. August 21st. That's the first night of Friday Night Lights. Of course, it's the first night of Touchdown Friday as well.
20 days.
20 days. We're almost there.